What's going on, y'all? Brother Doug here. So I want to do a topic. A lot of people have been asking me about it. Since I haven't, talked about Agents of Shield or just any TV shows aside from Power Rangers in a minute. So I want to dedicate this to some of the shows that got canceled today, specifically ABC shows. One was a show that I haven't watched, and one was a show that I did watch and was a fan of prior to, but after watching it, it was kind of, So I want to talk about the show that I didn't watch, Agent Carter. Now, Agent Carter was a spinoff of Agents of Shield as well as Captain America. The first movie. The upbringing of Shield. How it came about. The reason I didn't watch that was because of that. It was a prequel. Like, for instance, I was on a big discussion day with somebody on Twitter who was bashing me because I'm not a big fan of prequels. One, I didn't mind the Star Wars prequels. Well, let me correct that. I didn't mind the third one, Revenge of the Sith, because I thought that was the best of the prequel trilogy. As far as that, like the Rogue One that's coming out in December, the plans to steal the Death Star, we know that outcome. They wind up losing the Death Star, the plans for the Death Star, and they build the Death Star. Like that was an irrelevant, movie to make, but since it's Star Wars, I just want to cash in on it. But I can't knock another man's hustle. But back to Agent Carter. Yeah, it wasn't the fact that it was a female-led show, because there's plenty of female shows that I watch that are heavily led by women. Empire, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. The list goes on and on. It was the fact that one, it was a prequel, and two, Shield just really doesn't interest me. I mean, granted, I do love Agents of Shield, but that's just because it has heavily ties to the main movies. Like recently, the last episode I just saw, had a mention of Cap, going AWOL after Civil War. And a couple years ago, they had the little interaction with Thor. Well, not Thor. What's it, Sif? And it definitely has the main ties to the main Marvel movies. And I take it a lot of people don't really care about Shield because Disney didn't even pick up the show Most Wanted, starring Mockingbird and her husband. Like, no one really cares about them. Like, they campaigning, Hawkeye and Black Widow movie. Granted, I mean, I will still watch those movies, but they don't really interest me. Hawkeye is definitely everyone's least favorite Avenger. Black Widow works well as a supporting character. However, if it's anything like that anime movie I saw the other day, the Punisher Black Widow movie, that was raw. If it's something on the scale of that, then hell yeah, I'm down for a Black Widow movie. But as far as it just being a movie just for the sake of it being a movie, no. The second show that got canceled, My Muppets. Granted, the first couple of episodes were kind of but then start picking up towards the end. And it always happens with me. Like with Agents of Shield, it was just kind of, it was kind of rocky. But then when the show started picking up, after the Cap 2, Winter Soldier, I was like, okay, now it's getting interesting. And that was towards the end of the first season. Like, oh man, now I'm intrigued. I want more. And that's what's happening now with Muppets. Like, the first couple episodes were kind of meh, but then as the show started progressing, like towards the end, it's like, oh man, this is some good stuff. Like my problem with the Muppets was the fact that they should have just stuck to the formula. The Muppet formula that we know and love. The SNL, all that, sketch comedy, Dave Chappelle show formula. Sketch comedy. Do skits and whatnot. The old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But, I didn't really like this whole documentary style that they do with The Office. Like, I wasn't feeling that. I see a lot of people campaigning and petitioning to get Agent Carter back. Like, what's the point? Y'all didn't watch it, so I mean, bring it to Netflix, bring it to Netflix. Well, Disney's not gonna waste money on something y'all didn't watch before and put it on another network. I mean, it may have worked for Supergirl, even though that's a WBDC thing. But so that was my 2 cents about the whole cancellation of these shows. What did y'all think? Were you guys a heavy Agent Carter fan? Did you watch the Muppets? Or are you a big Jim Henson fan like I am? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Tuesday, May 17th, that's my birthday. Just thought I should, throw that out there. And if you yourself have a birthday this month, May, the best month ever, happy birthday, happy belated birthday, happy early birthday, happy birthday in general, and like always, deuces. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey, which birthday song do y'all sing at y'all parties? Do y'all do Stevie's birthday or do y'all do the original Happy birthday to you?